Okay, so this is day 33, and we're actually going to be building the tower for my D&D game. Now this tower is made by WizKids. It has 3 floors. I'm going to actually modify it for my Dragonlance campaign. So I'm going to be starting with this first, and we're going to build this step by step, and you're going to be with me. So the instructions are pretty simple. They actually have a bit-by-bit part as opposed to the Yawning Portal Inn, which I built that myself and I had to figure it out just by the box. They really didn't have instructions on that one. They just gave you the stuff like here. So this seems pretty simple. So we're gonna build the first floor and we'll see, come back from there. Okay, so the first part was built. It had a little bit of a problem with the one section because I guess they had a little bit of extra glue on the tabs to go in. So bottom floor, and these bottom parts are just cardboard, which I didn't know that. I thought it'd be more plastic, but I think they have like some type of film on it, so you can probably dry erase on it and wipe it off. That makes sense. So it goes there, and it goes like, I think there's a tab in here. Ah, there's a tab. Okay, so if you notice there should be a tab right here. I guess that indicates the front. So we'll do that like so, and voila. On to the next one. So the second floor is all these parts together. I guess little hole ramparts. So it has that. It's supposed to look like this. So that's interesting enough. We'll see how well these put together. So this next part, as we have it connected, has these little parapet things supposed to go into the holes. I don't know who designed this, but I literally had to use a lot of force just to pull them up. Unless someone would break these things by the time I actually get in. So we'll put these in, and I'll show you how it looks. Okay, I put them in. It looks pretty nice. They're all, you wouldn't know that these were 2 separate pieces before, or 4 separate ones. And I believe what they want me to do, the second floor panel should be something like this. So, like that. Nifty. Again, it has the same type of material. I guess you can do a dry erase on. My tower needs to be like 4 floors, so 5 floors actually. So I might just have like a secondary last floor, magically teleport to the last section, because I need, according to the one adventure I'm running, I need to have 5 floors. But this only does technically 3 plus 1, so 3 floors plus the ground. But it looks pretty good so far. There's ample enough space in here. So, what was it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40? So about 40 feet across, 50 feet across, according to D&D math. Every square is 5 feet. So, not bad at all. So, it's pretty sturdy, actually. Now I have it together. So, I'm going to maybe put on it in, like, stuff in here later. So we will go to the next floor. Okay, so 3rd floor done. A little weird. I firmly believe that when they made these, they had a weird stuff where it's like, hey, I'm going to put only so much onto the tower, and then we're going to pull it up for the last part. So this part is kind of wide for a base, probably for the roof or something. So it comes with one of these. So there we go. There's a little hole for it. It's kind of cool. So that's pretty neat. 3rd floor done. Let's go to the last one. So the final floor just ended up being a topper for it. So you can actually either remove this whole thing for the playset and to put something else in there, or you can actually leave like a top floor here, like a skylight. And then these have these little creepy cultists to go on the top here. So 1 second. Just kind of snaps in like that. So that's the tower. The little parapets that come with it fill out the bottom gaps, but they kind of pop off pretty easily, I guess, either for transport or what have you. So I could see that going to be annoying in the future. See, it just fell off. Probably more of like a stationary thing. It does come with stairwells, so I'm assuming I'll put the stairwells in there somewhere. So let's look. I could probably take, I think this popped off. Oop, as it fell off. So probably put something like this or something. Have it like that. And the last one, we'll do like that or something. So, not bad. I mean, you put this back on here. Like that. They have to be a little bit not near the parapets or else they'll knock off again. And then that goes on top of there. And this goes on top. They did have another floor, and it's this thing. So maybe I could put one there and then put that on later. Who knows? I'll probably add it as a thing. So 1 second. You can see the whole thing definitely works out because you have the stairwell coming from this part here. So the stairwell clearly you have pieces going up there and then thing down there. So not bad, not bad. I'll just have to modify it. Maybe create like a portal halfway through to do a side step and go back to the tower to see meet the floors I need. But other than that, nice representation of a wizard's tower. And I like it. So any of you guys want to do any more D&D stuff or see me build other stuff, let me know. But that's all for today. Thanks, guys.